This video is on surface area for cylinders, right? So we're going to ignore the lateral area there that we have. We're just going to focus on the surface area formula, which is 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r squared, r being radius, h being height, right? So if you think about it, we could actually unravel our cylinder, kind of like taking a label off of a soup can here. And what we really have is a nice big rectangle right here. That's our 2 pi r. That's the circumference of the circle. Okay? Then we have the h, right? That's our height. So if I wrap that back around, that would go right around our circles. And then we just have to include the area. Well, we have two circles here. The area of the two circles at the end here where you see the 2 pi r squared. Okay? So let's take a look. This one, we want to find the number of square feet of aluminum used to make 50,000 cylindrical vegetable cans if each can is 5 inches tall and 2.5 inches in diameter. Right? So the first thing that we want to figure out is what's the surface area for our vegetable cans. So here we have a diameter of 2.5. So the diameter is 2.5, which means the radius is just half of that. So that's just 1.25. So our surface area, our formula we said was 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r squared. So we're just going to plug in our numbers. So it's 2 pi times 1.25 times 5 plus 2 pi times 1.25 squared. Now, I like to leave pi for as long as we possibly can. Right? When it comes to this one, we can leave it all the way up to almost the end, roughly. So in that first section, we have 1.25 times 5, right? And we're going to times it by the 2 that's in front of pi. So we get 12.5 pi plus 1.25 squared times 2 is going to give us 3.125 pi. So when we add these together, we get 15.625 pi. Now we want to find out how much of a surface area, or how much aluminum we need, so we want the surface area for 50,000 cans. So let's change this into a decimal. We'll go with the nearest tenth, right? So we're going to take that 15.625, we're going to times it by 3.14, and to the nearest tenth we get 49.1 inches. Okay? So 50,000 cans. We're going to take 49.1 times 50,000, right? And that's going to tell us exactly how many inches of aluminum we would need. So that is about 2,455,000 square inches, so inches squared of aluminum. Since we're talking about area, we want to go from inches to feet, but we can't just divide by 12. That's in one dimension. Since we're talking two dimensions, we have to divide by 12 times 12. Okay, so we want to divide by feet squared, basically. So we're going to take that 2,455,000 and divide it by 144. Right? So when you do that, that's going to give you the amount of aluminum you would need in feet squared. So again, kind of cutting off our decimals here, we get 17,048.6 feet squared. That is how much aluminum you would need to make 55,000 vegetable cans with those measurements.